right, folks. If you guys didn't see Brandon Dwyer at IA Fight Night, the last one, you're in for a doozy because this guy is pure 100% aggression.
Something that's interesting about Brandon Dwyer is that he lost a very personal friend. His funeral is today. And Brandon Dwyer is here because his friend would want him to fight. So he's here to fight in honor of his friend. That could be scary in itself.
It's a powerful thing.
Yep.
So for a guy that already has so much aggression built in, you're giving him extra motivation, extra energy. So the only question left for Brandon Dwyer is, will he be able to harness it? What's the old Spider-Man thing? Great power comes with great responsibility.
That's right.
And we will see how that comes out right here at IA Fight Night Melee. With Sean and Tristan Ducross, the Ducross brothers, calling the action for you guys tonight.
If he can harness that, that could be a game changer, folks.
But it is really tough when you lose somebody and have that in the back of your head. There we go.
Here comes Miko Flores from Threshold MMA.
Took this fight last minute, making his debut.
Another world-class wrestler. It'll be interesting to see, offense or defense.
Again, we have seen wrestlers tonight. You're either an offensive wrestler or you're a defensive wrestler. If you're a defensive wrestler, it never bodes well for you. It just doesn't. We will see if this script can be flipped and you become an offensive fighter.
We saw Brandon Dwyer debut in strong fashion.
Yep. He's the one that did a wall walk finish. Remember? Walked up the cage, was able to finish that. We will see how he performs here. Miko Flores is in the blue corner. Brandon Dwyer is in the red corner.
He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighted officially at 135 pounds, representing Victory MMA from Escondido, California, Brandon Dwyer. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the turnhouse, CBB's blue corner, making his MMA debut. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighted officially at 131 pounds. He trains with Threshold MMA from Riverside, California, Miko Flores. The referee in charge of the action, Larry Landis.
Here we go. Miko Flores in the blue. Brandon Dwyer in the red. Aggression versus calmness. We will see how this translates here. Front kick attempt by Brandon Dwyer misses.
Miko looks very calm right now.
Tries two left hooks. Brandon Dwyer does, misses both of them.
Brandon Dwyer's being very patient himself.
Which is totally different from his last several fights. Miko with the running takedown.
There you go.
Pull the hand off the neck. There you go.
Needs to avoid the strength from Brandon Dwyer on the bottom.
Again, like I said, for a wrestler, you're one of the other. You're either a defensive wrestler or you're an offensive wrestler.
Needs to watch this arm triangle.
Picks him up. Are we going to?
No, Brandon Dwyer let that go. He did not want to get slammed.
Nope. Brandon Dwyer wanted nothing of that slam. Let go of that triangle in a heartbeat. But this is the ruthless aggression. Weather the storm.
Miko again with another takedown.
All right, here we go. We are on the ground with Miko Flores and Brandon Dwyer. Brandon Dwyer trying to hold on for defense. Miko trying to shake the grip of Brandon Dwyer. Trying to adjust position here. Try to shake it loose.
Trying to put some extra weight on Dwyer to try to get him to break his hold.
We know Brandon Dwyer has submissions from here. We know what he can do from his back. He is not afraid to pull out a submission.
You saw it a few minutes ago. He was almost had an arm triangle.
10 seconds. They break him. Misses him. Brandon Dwyer
and
gets
another
dumped
takedown
again by Miko Flores, but Miko lands right into a choke. Nope, he's out. Round 2's over.
That was a strong showing from Miko. Absolutely.
Strong showing.
That's power.
Absolutely.
2 big slams in that round.
Absolutely. And one could have been potentially lights out if Dwyer did not let go of that triangle.
That was a smart play from Dwyer to go, you know what? I'm out.
Yes.
Yep. Most people would have tried to hold on to that triangle and take the slam. Dwyer's smart, strategic was like, cool, I'm out. I'm not getting slammed. But how much did those 2 slams take out of him, though? That'll be the interesting as the fight goes on to watch for. Explosive doubles.
Explosive. And the thing that I like about it is that they're not telegraphed.
No.
All right, here we go. Round 2, Brandon Dwyer, Miko Flores. Here at IE Fight Melee.
Fight number 10 of the night.
In the CPAC Center in Ontario. Brandon
Hard leg
kick. Distance, hard leg kick. There we go. Double up on it. Miko throws one back just to gauge it. Another leg kick from Dwyer. Another one from Dwyer. That lead leg is starting to get peppered by Dwyer. There's another one. Start seeing if Miko makes any adjustment here. Standing right there in the pocket. Not afraid of the power at all from Brandon.
But again,
catches the leg
grabs
kick.
that leg.
Gets a dump.
Miko doesn't care. He seems to close that distance, stands in that pocket, knowing that he trusts his base.
I don't know if it's something in the game plan of Brandon Dwyer, but it seems like everything that he is throwing from a straight line to an uppercut to a feint, Miko is seeing that moments before it is coming. Brandon Dwyer wants a single. We'll see how the strong base is of
guillotine's
Miko.
right there. If Miko could just take that right hand, grip it, he has the guillotine. All he's got to do is lock his arm. See? Grab his bicep and just pull.
Brandon Dwyer with the takedown. Miko's trying to stay on top. Brandon Dwyer's in a little bit of a vulnerable spot here. Miko's on top still. Dwyer's not letting go of that single. But the wrestling of
Miko continues to be put on display.
And he
Continues
goes
to
on
use his
top.
weight. The weight transfer of Miko, able to adjust on the fly to utilize his weight to his advantage on that moment, was fantastic.
That's a wrestler that understands his weight proportions when he's wrestling, because the positions that he is in, he knows when to apply that weight and then shift his body. And that's what you're seeing from Miko.
You're seeing two strong brute kids here battling it out of who's stronger. You're witnessing your own strongman competition in here on different levels.
This is what I wanted to see from Miko, because we knew what Brandon Dwyer brings to the table. We know the type of the fighter that he is. We've seen him fight. But we did not know what we were expecting from Miko. But we knew his wrestling background. We knew what he was capable of doing. We needed to see an offensive-minded game plan.
And you got to hand it to Dwyer. He made some great adjustments, came out with those leg kicks. They were working for him, and he avoided getting slammed like he did in the first round.
Yep. All right, here we go. Third and final round here tonight. Fight Night Melee with your boys, Sean and Tristan Ducross.
Miko having a very strong debut here.
This is much of what I thought Carl should have brought to the table in his debut. Miko's doing exactly what he needed to do here. You needed to weather the storm of Brandon Dwyer because he will come with aggression at times.
That hard. Brandon Dwyer's got some heavy leg kicks.
Look
at that leg just buckle every time it gets slapped across the knee.
See? That right hand. Nothing
The
there.
double.
There's
Look
the
at the
double.
strength.
Pure strength. For a debut, it looks like Miko understands what it is for a fighter IQ. We talk about fighters IQ because it's simple. If you can telegraph, you can see 3 or 4 steps ahead of you, you become that much better. Yes. Miko, I swear, it's like he's already seen 2 or 3 steps ahead of Brandon Dwyer, because Dwyer throws a right and there's nothing there. And then Miko's able to get that double.
But there you go. You've got Dwyer that's able to score his own takedown.
But it's funny. Neither one of you caught it. Miko was right here and he looked right at us, gave me a wink.
That's excellent.
But this is not where Miko wants to be. He does not want to give up his back to Dwyer, who's got both hooks in. He needs to turn into it.
Wow. Wow.
Dwyer never gave up. He fought till the end.
I told you, you do not want to be on the ground
with Dwyer.
Wow. Because Dwyer's submissions is what's scary about him. His submissions come out of nowhere.
Just like that, when he got that double, got the positioning.
He took that fight back, in my eyes.
The turning point for Miko was the wink at Cage, and then when he messed up on the overturn.
Yes.
When he messed up on that overturn and didn't quite get the roll over, and momentum was stopped when he was caught.
I'm really impressed with Dwyer. There was several moments in this fight where it seemed like it was going the other way. He made the appropriate adjustments, comes out on top.
That's the smart side with the Victory Camp, is the fact that they listened to Tony Palafox, and they were able to adapt and to adjust at any moment. That was just proven right there. Whatever was said in that time frame, Dwyer switched, transitioned when he needed to, got the fight to his favor, finished it.
Absolutely. Well said.
Tony Palafox, when he talks to his guys, Sean, it's the simple things that he says. Patience. The finish will come if you are patient. You saw it right there. Finished by Brandon Dwyer.
1 minute, 26 seconds into the third round. Your winner by way of tap out to your rear naked choke. Fighting out of the eastside-city.com red corner, Brandon Dwyer.